Hello, we are ProGreen Design Limited, and during this video we're going to present to you our design for the development of an eco-village in Coit Farm, Newquay. We'll be giving you a brief introduction to ProGreen Design Limited, our members and our ethos. Having done so, we'll outline the purpose and proposed design of our eco-village, highlighting interested parties and stakeholders. We'll give you an overview of design options considered, as well as the process we've undertaken to this point, to the final concept design, focusing on unique selling points, timescales, finances and risk involved. So about ProGreen. We are an innovative design consultancy based on bringing affordable housing and environmental solutions together. We consist of 4 members with roles assigned after Belbin tests. We have Jake Hobbs, our project manager, myself, Joe Martin, the human resource manager, Greg Palmer, the designer, and Lee Yu, one of our other designers. To ensure an effective and appropriate design, the scope of the project was defined early on to create a viable and sustainable eco-village, ensuring environmental solutions are effectively implemented whilst instilling the idea of community within. In order to create such an eco-village, we aim to deliver the following key aspects: affordable housing, village shops and post office, leisure and sports complex, hub and restaurant area, primary school, allotments, power and heat generation, rainwater recycling systems and wastewater treatment, which together comprise an integrated eco-village. It is important to get the location correct. We've selected Coit Farm, Newquay in Cornwall, based on the need for housing growth and development area, maximising environmental potential, particularly solar and biomass in the area, the topography of the land possible for development, as well as enhancing solar gain, and the social, financial and environmental perceived need, as well as the possibility for expansion and development on site. Whilst there will be a large number of interested parties, we envisage there will be 5 key stakeholders for the project, the first 2 of which are Cornwall Council and Newquay and St Columb community. They'll be concerned with the affordable housing solution, meeting outline plans by Cornwall Council to build 3,300 houses, providing facilities as well for local residents. The next key stakeholder is the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, DEFRA, who will be concerned with the construction of an eco-friendly village and continued sustainable nature of the village. We envisage there will be a large number of typically local contractors employed for the construction of the project, as well as distributors for the continued needs. And finally, the residents who will eventually live there, we envisage will likely be young working families and will need the deliverables outlined earlier to provide an ideal location for residing. In order to meet these stakeholders' needs and wants, we've considered several design options using an iterative process. We've considered the needs of the village and key deliverables and located these at ideal location, considering the topography of the land for development. Around this, we've changed the housing, reviewed and revised designs until the final concept design. You can see this here, as we've located the key deliverables such as the biomass and solar plant initially. Around this, we've changed the housing for an ideal location to produce the final 3D model that Greg will take you through now.
The proposed eco-village is situated adjacent to the A389 and is easily accessible from the A39. The village consists of 400 houses. There are 80 2-bed houses, which will cost approximately £2.9 million to build, 200 3-bed houses, which will cost approximately £8 million, and 120 4-bed houses that will cost approximately £5.5 million to build. The aim within the village was to create large areas of green space, especially between houses, as seen here. This can be used for children to play on and for community gatherings. It was felt that these green areas would enable sub-communities to be formed within the village. It was preferred that sustainable drainage systems would be used throughout the village in an attempt to mimic the natural drainage of the site. This was favoured in an attempt to mimic the water runoff into the river, which is situated towards the south of the site. A leisure centre is located along the south side of the village. It consists of a 4-court multi-purpose sports hall, a 25-metre swimming pool and a gym. An AstroTurf playing field is also situated adjacent to the building, where many different types of sport can be played. The cost of developing the sports complex will be in the region of £6.4 million. The village includes a primary school which has a capacity of 300 pupils. This would allow for children living within the village, with also the potential for children living in surrounding areas to attend. It was decided that the school would be located next to the leisure complex, as this would allow for pupils to use the facility during PE classes and for after-school activities. The cost of the school would be an estimated £4.9 million. A biomatrix water treatment system will be used within the village, which utilises the slope of the site and will cost around £120,000 to implement. There are 72 allotments built within the site. This was to encourage residents to grow vegetables and keep within the eco-theme of the village. Here we can see a section of 4-bed houses with easy access to the central hub of the village. There are 5 shops and a pub situated within the centre of the village. The area consists of a post office, a butcher's, a cafe, a restaurant, a grocery store and a pub. Large green areas surround these facilities, which provides the ideal setting for local gatherings such as fetes and fairs. The shops will cost a total of £700,000 to build. The village will be powered by the use of PV solar panels, which will be situated within a site adjacent to the village, which is separated by a small country road. A total of 75,000 solar panels will provide more than enough electricity for the whole village. The initial cost will be approximately £4.3 million. However, as the panels will generate an excess amount of energy, this can be sold to the national grid with a predicted return rate of 7.5%. A biomass centre will be built uphill with the solar panels and will generate the heating for the village. It will cost an estimated £1.2 million to construct. The cost of wood pellets used to heat the biomass centre cost around 2 to 3 pence per kilowatt hour, in relation to an average 4 to 5 pence per kilowatt hour for conventional systems. This will therefore be cheaper and provide a much more environmentally friendly approach. Here we can see our proposed design for our integrated eco-village. The total cost of the project comes to approximately £34 million based upon the key deliverables discussed. Timescales based on contractors taking designs, evaluating them, reworking them in parallel with the start of site work and constructing them have been assessed. Therefore, we estimate there will be an initial period of 8 to 14 months for the planning permission and access to the site to be acquired. This is a long-term project but provides great opportunity for future development. It is likely there will be different contractors for each deliverable, and therefore the timescales have been broken down as follows. The leisure centre will take around 9 months to complete. The school will take approximately between 10 and 12 months. The shops around 6 months. The solar farm will take around 4 months to complete, with the biomass taking approximately 9 months. The biomatrix water treatment system will take around 2.5 months to implement, with the houses taking around 20 to 24 months. By carefully building in tangent and in different areas on the site, we can improve the efficiency and the ease of construction, which would allow facilities to be used as soon as possible. Overall, for potential overruns, we estimate the project will take approximately 32 months, with timescales for completion of deliverables in the Gantt chart shown.
In this section, we consider plans on how we are going to produce a detailed design, selling our group capability and giving investors confidence in our ability to complete the design. The first procedure that our group created was a Gantt chart accompanying all major activities which need to be completed within the detailed design. By creating this Gantt chart, it creates an easy way to ensure the group stays on task. The major project milestones have also been extracted from the chart and are also shown here. Before and after each group meeting, minutes are recorded. These really help to show areas that need to be further developed from previous meetings, topics of discussion of the current week, problematic areas which have been identified and solved, and work which needs to be completed before the next meeting. A quality management plan has been created which uses quality assurance and control to achieve a more consistent quality of work. Whilst it is difficult to reduce the impact of the risk within the project, there are steps and methodologies that the group can adapt to reduce the probability of them occurring. Therefore, the following 3-stage process has been adapted to ensure the completion of the project. A risk register has been created to assess the risks involved within the project, and it can also be seen here. Here, the individual project cost rates for our 4-man work team are shown. This totals to an estimate of £100,000 to complete the detailed design, the project report and the marketing video. To conclude, we believe the group is in the position to progress into the detailed design phase of the project. We have the organisation, technical skills and passion to complete this project to a high standard of quality whilst meeting the needs of the stakeholders involved. We've been Pro Green Design. Thanks for watching.